take modern fiction because not only do you get to enjoy reading the books you like, but you can also watch movies and enjoy them.
I love that Miss Carey's goal for us is to learn to love reading again, and she doesn't just make us read books, and then she allows us to give her recommendations and gives us recommendations so we know what we love to read.
I like modern fiction because Miss Perry gives us a chance to read inside school when a lot of kids don't have time outside of school, and she gives us lots of recommendations so that we can read and try new genres.
I like modern fiction because it gives us a lot of time to relax during finals week or other classes that might have us overwhelmed.
I like modern fiction because I can actually look forward to this English class instead of having to do tests and write papers. It's more of like a stress-free English class.
I like modern fiction because the lectures that she gives are short and effective instead of being long and drawn out.
Take modern fiction.
Modern fiction.
Have you ever wanted to know why we worship certain things or love certain people? Well, if you've ever had a question about why, then Humanities is here to help you gain a little bit of a better understanding of the human condition and hopefully answer those questions. In Humanities, you'll delve deeper into the world of philosophy, tackling everything from art, love, religion, and death, and even more. As you engage in thought-provoking conversations with your class, you'll expand your knowledge and your worldview of how we as humans exist. Humanities was a class that I looked forward to every week because I had the chance to hear from so many different perspectives about topics that are otherwise disregarded. My favorite activities were analyzing music and designing a final project about any humanities topic I wanted, including an interactive portion where I actually got my ears pierced for the sake of the project. Back to the question of why humanities? Well, I can tell you, I think about humanities pretty much every single day, and it's given me a lot of insight on pretty much everything. So if you're looking for those answers to the almighty why, then Humanities is the class for you.
Hello, I am Shay Holt, and I took Cinema Studies 1 my junior year, and I am currently taking Cinema Studies 2 as an independent study.
Hello, my name is Don Barton. I'm currently taking Cinema Studies 1 this semester. Lemont High School has the amazing opportunity of having a class to learn about filmmaking and the creative process and the steps it takes to make a film.
In this class, students will learn about film genres, camera techniques, shots and angles used in film, lighting, audio, effects in film, storyboarding, script writing, and how to edit films.
You forgot to mention that you get to make films.
Yes, you have the amazing opportunity to make a silent, animation, and your final short film. You will also make another film to submit to a film festival in the Chicagoland area.
This is the perfect beginning class for any students that are interested in film, want to make movies in class, or thinking about anything with media in the future, or you just want to have fun and be creative.
This class is for you!
Breaking news! We just received word that an unprecedented event is happening right now. And no, it is not aliens landing or a meteor coming towards Earth. It's something even more groundbreaking. The future of news and storytelling is calling, and it's calling for you. That's right, Lemont journalism class is welcoming new writers. And it's your chance to step into the world of real reporting, investigation, and storytelling like you've never seen before.
Legacy of truth tellers explore the thrill of chasing a story and reporting under pressure. We now cut to copy editor Kevin to get the inside scoop on journalism.
Hi, I'm Kevin, and I'm here with
Julia
and Lucia.
How would you describe journalism?
I would describe journalism as a well-structured class that teaches you a lot of valuable skills that you can use later in life, as well as something you can apply to your other classes.
Yeah, I would describe journalism as like an open environment where you're able to learn new skills and not only develop your writing, but your media literacy skills. And it's a lot of fun getting to come together with people you wouldn't usually have classes with.
What are some of the valuable skills journalism has taught you?
I would say it's taught me time management and how to work under pressure with a group of students in order to make the best product. And it also helps because we have a great teacher, Mr. Hillary, to keep us on schedule.
Yeah, I would say journalism has mostly improved my communication skills. Not only am I able to conduct interviews and reach out to teachers and classmates, athletes, people around the community, but also just the process of getting it from writer to copy editor, back to writer to copy editor to editor. Everyone's just communicating all the time. It's really improved that area of my life in general.
Thank you.
4 months after the war had ended and we were sent back home, my father walked to where I was sitting in the kitchen and handed me a letter. I looked up at him with my young blue eyes and naive fluttering eyelashes and saw him purse his lips with a slight grimace. I swallowed my shaky breath and looked at the seal that had already been torn through and now was left in tiny, spiky shreds. There was no return address, just Don scribbled across the front of the envelope in barely legible lettering. I unfolded the paper that was inside and began to read. Hi, I'm Evangeline Topetti.
I'm Sydney Peterson-Yates.
And I'm Taylor Lopez.
And we think you should take creative writing.
Being a freshman this year, I was new to everything. By choosing to take creative writing, I'd say it was one of the best decisions that I could have made. At first, I had my doubts. I thought the class would be very intimidating, which made me hesitant. Although I decided to go through with taking it and my entire perspective changed. The teacher, Ms. Armbrecht, is one of my most favorite teachers. She's extremely open-minded and supportive as to whatever it is you may choose to write about. And that's why I love this class. It's very fluid, meaning that you could write about really anything of your choosing.
I also took creative writing last year as a freshman, and I thoroughly enjoyed the class. First off, Miss Armbrecht, who teaches the class, is amazing. She is one of my favorite teachers because she is so approachable and is always willing to help you out if you have any questions. Secondly, what I think I love most about creative writing is that it truly has something for everyone. Whether you love writing about poetry, historical fiction, mystery, horror, romance, this class incorporates it all. Also, I feel that it's important to note that you don't have to be an amazing writer to take this class. This class is all about self-expression, learning tools to become a better writer, and of course, having fun.
Creative writing allows you to find your writing style and your niche, all while building your skills, confidence, and ability to collaborate with others. I, for one, had no interest in historical fiction before taking creative writing, but now I enjoy it thoroughly, and I have this elective to thank. Taking this course opens up the possibilities, and you may just walk out with a newfound aspiration or talent.
If you want to write a poem regarding all of your deepest emotions, or even a funny story to share with your friends, creative writing is the place for you. My favorite part of taking creative writing this year was meeting people with similar interests. Whenever there comes a time where we share our pieces with the rest of the class, it's not at all like an awkward presentation, but an opportunity to share your piece with your peers who are in full support of your best interest.
I also just want to share some of my favorite memories and some cool projects that we did in the class. First off, I loved watching Dead Poet Society, so we do watch some movies in the class. I also enjoyed creating this Choose Your Own Adventure slide deck, and I also loved the historical fiction unit and writing my own short story. These are just a few. Not to mention, we do a ton of peer editing and collaboration, so this is a great class to take with your friends.
If you like to read, write, collaborate with others, explore different kinds of literature, are an aspiring writer, or simply someone who's looking for a fun elective to cater to your creative needs, creative writing is the class for you.
So, Mr. Wilmo, what do you love most about working at LHS?
Definitely it's the students. Students at LHS are so helpful with each other, whether they're working in class or just helping out kids in the hallway who maybe aren't sure where they're going. Just the whole atmosphere of being friendly and knowing that they were once in the spot where younger kids are, especially seniors at this point. So.
Great, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. So.
Oh, hey! Podcasting has remained one of my favorite classes that I've ever taken at LHS, and I'm sure you'll feel the same way. In Intro to Podcasting, you'll focus on exercising your creativity to develop different styles of podcasts whilst figuring out which one is right for you. You'll start by learning about our state-of-the-art Rodecaster soundboard and our microphones here, and then transition into developing your voice to present to listeners. Some of my favorite activities in class were interviewing staff members about what makes them passionate about teaching the next generation of students, and bringing on my friends for my final episode. Introduction to podcasting helped me find my podcasting voice, and now I'm lucky enough to have my own podcast where I bring on all types of guests, from superintendents to small business owners to even my family members on occasion. If you're looking for a way to captivate an audience and share your voice with the community, Introduction to Podcasting is definitely the right class for you.
I can smell you, he says in a scared tone, looking at me strangely. Was the sour scent I've been smelling really coming from me? This is how it ends, isn't it? But it's okay, I'm human, he won't hurt me. I'm a child. I slowly make my way towards him. Why can't I speak? I hear shrieks and wallowing screams from afar. Someone is hurt. With every step, the floor creaks beneath me. What if it attracts the dead? Is it worth it? No. I repeat to myself, it is not worth my life. Hi, I'm Daisy Palmer.
I'm Daniela Sudas.
I'm Hannah Longino.
I'm Emily Barr.
In Supernatural It, some of the highlights of the class were writing our own scary stories. You really get a lot of creative liberty to write a story that is scary and even a tad bit funny. Another highlight of the class was watching movies and then analyzing them afterward. We got to watch classics like The Shining, but also an 80s horror comedy like Lost Boys, and then have informal discussions about the films and their significance, what tropes they have, what the characters represent. We discuss small supernatural passages and their meaning and significance, how the genre of horror mirrors society. Overall, I had fun with the class. It's really laid back and a nice class to break up your day.
You can really get in touch with the creative side and your peers through telling stories, making your own stories, especially my favorite urban legends like Darla the Winged Goat and Ashley the Sleepwalker.
One of my favorite things about the class is, although it's an English elective, you can kind of shy away from your normal English format and you can be like a lot more creative with your writing, and I think it's cool to toss back ideas with everyone.
I'm looking forward for my future endeavors in Supernatural Lit. I'm excited to watch movies and learn more about horror.
Hello, this is Shay Holtz.
And this is Melina, and we will be talking to you about the new broadcasting elective.
This is a new class coming to Lemont High School next year. We are currently the people who film and edit the What's Happening at Lemont videos at Lemont High School. About every other week, our videos are shown in Lemont time. These videos describe the events and achievements happening at the high school.
We recognize accomplishments made by teachers, students, and Lemont staff. We also announce important things coming to LHS in the upcoming weeks. This class is an amazing opportunity to get behind the camera or in front of the camera if that's what you like. And this class is a great way to learn more about the broadcast type of film, and you'll be able to learn different techniques on how to make advertisements and informational videos.
This class is perfect for any students that want a hands-on approach to learning and or want to understand more about the behind the scenes of filmmaking.
Supernatural It, some
Podcasting,
Cinema studies,
journalism class,
humanities,
modern fiction,
creative writing,
Broadcasting